I welcome you to a Hand Up Recovery Homes session with the one and only, the great, the fantastic, the superwoman of the west side, west suburbs, Miss Deborah Williams. Deborah, some of us say Deborah.
Good evening, good
Yes,
evening.
good evening. You want to give them a little bit of your background, Deborah, before I mess part of it up?
Good evening, I'm Deborah Williams Thurman. I've been living on the west side, working on the west side, going to church on the west side for majority of my life. And so I am here tonight as DW Provision Consulting Services. That's my consulting business, but I wear a whole bunch of hats. And so I sit on the Leaders Network board, Project Exploration, which is a STEM program board, and also Austin Coming Together, all on the west side of Chicago.
All right, thank you. I'm Wilbert Cook, Executive Director of Hand Up Recovery Homes, founder and Executive Director, and we try to help people recover from alcoholism and substance abuse at every turn in life we can. We also have learned that we got to help the weed heads recover from being chronic weed heads, as well as those gamblers who losing houses as well and faster than some drug addicts and or alcoholics due to the addictive nature of gambling. But because of all those situations, we've had to also learn to help with mental health, mental illness, and other health factors that is neglected when you're addicted to anything, anyone. Because some people addicted to bad relationships and all that, but that we'll get somebody to talk about that on another show. But right now, I think I heard that we're gonna pivot and talk about, if only we had listened to the doctors 20 years ago, some health challenges may have been avoided, but also if we listen now, some can be reversed and others can at least be stopped in their deadly, dangerous tracks, and we still can get 20, 30, maybe 40 more good years out of this second half. And so without further ado, Dr. Deborah Williams Thurman.
I am not a doctor. We're not going to put that out in the atmosphere. No,
Well, I don't know. She's subject to go back to school for that doctorate at any moment. She's not saying, but she may well go.
Yes.
Especially when we get you the right sponsor.
One more university, right. One more university away from being a doctor, but I'm not going.
Okay.
So I'm just a woman of wisdom now, a wise woman now.
A married woman now.
A married woman now. And I know that it's time at this age, it was time way back, a while back, to start taking care of my health more. Start doing some of the things that the doctors or that they didn't want to tell you a long time ago. They didn't want to tell you a long time ago, if you just drink enough water, you'll be all right. They didn't want to tell you, the doctors didn't want to tell you that if you eat your fruits and vegetables more than you eat all those meats, you'll be much better off. So those are some of the things that I want to start putting into my diet, more fruits and vegetables. I want to start going and doing some exercise and walking more. It's a lot of things that I want to start doing now at the age of, I'm not going to say the age, but at this late stage in my life. Some of the things I've been learning about pre-diabetes and diabetes, I'm trying to avoid, and so there's so much that I want to change. What about you, Wilbert?
Oh, well, any other viewing audience and most of the people who know me in person know that I'm the incredible shrinking man now.
Oh, wow.
As you may see, like, wow. Is he getting smaller? It is not your eyes. It is the facts.
Okay.
Yes, my cheeks are not quite as round, not as puffy. My eyes are a little more alert and open. They're not as saggy, and I don't look as tired some days as I once used to look. So yes, my energy, everything up. I had a bunch of health issues. In 2016, I was about to check out early.
Oh, wow.
I had congestive heart failure, and they were trying to stop it in its tracks and limit my deterioration of my heart condition. had uncontrolled diabetes and relatively uncontrolled blood pressure issues, and I had developed some anxiety concerns. Only to by 2020 develop some AFib episodes, but everything in my heart had corrected itself by then.
God.
My heart had went back to normal functioning.
Look at God.
It was getting better. The angiogram in 2019 showed I had no blocked arteries. So the doctor literally whispered to me, "You don't have to rush to lose weight to save your life. You can take your time because you don't have no clogged arteries, and do it the right way and hopefully keep it off." Because unfortunately, no matter what we do, when people rush, oftentimes they gain it back or more within a few years of losing it. So he says, but when people can take it off 3-5 pounds at a time, oftentimes they can keep it off for a lifetime. So that was the real message, he clarified some. I still needed to get rid of all that weight. And here I am, 2016, nearly 140 pounds lighter than I was in 2019, and I am in great health. A1C is back down to pre-diabetes levels from uncontrolled at 9.6 and 10.1 and 8.7, and regularly when I was doing good, I was at 7.6, which is still bad.
Yes.
And in the middle of, uncontrolled diabetes. But now it's very controlled. I'm planning to eliminate it this year. I'm planning to lose another 30 pounds. I'm at my lightest weight in over 20 years. I'm at the borderline of 300. I'm not ashamed to say 300, but man, when I was saying 440, you couldn't get it out of my mouth hardly ever.
Right.
But now I'm down to 300.
I'm not going to tell
I can be honest, as a man, women may never say they were that thick.
I'm not going to tell the audience about your occasional ice cream.
Yes. I was trying not to tell on you, and you're going to tell on me. Okay.
It's going to take you a little while longer because of the trips to the ice cream
I treat myself sometime when I leave the station.
Yes.
Or I treat myself at Baskin Robbins, or I treat myself down there at Jason's Deli,
Yes.
The free ice cream with your meal.
Oh, okay.
But anyway,
Yes.
the old ice cream machine, or the McDonald's like ice cream machine.
Yes.
They just don't have strawberry when I'm down there so far. They just have chocolate and vanilla.
Okay, we're getting off topic. Healthy food.
Oh, it is healthy. If it's only one cone, it's healthy. It's the 2, 3, and 4 cones I used to have that are unhealthy.
Oh wow!
I still lost weight, even cheap.
Yes. So we want to start off walking more. We want to start off having for breakfast a healthy breakfast. What could that consist of? A healthy breakfast?
A yogurt smoothie.
A smoothie.
Or just a cup of yogurt.
Okay, so you can make smoothies. Most smoothies, they say in the morning time, I haven't tried them because most of them are green. I just can't get used to drinking green substance, even though it's healthy for you.
Girl, what did you go on Nickelodeon and had a slime machine or something poured on you?
I don't know. It's just something about green.
Yeah, I mean,
drinks.
It's understandable.
Yes.
Some people are, color certain colors.
Yes. You
don't and drinks especially.
Yes.
So
that's that. And then for lunch, you have a salad and some, turkey meat. And they say that you're supposed to eat more in the early parts of the day than in the later parts of the day. Mm-hmm. So before 7 o'clock at night, you should be ate all of your proteins and all of that.
I'm still working on that part too.
Yes.
Especially it'd be almost 7 if we don't make that stop before I get home from here.
So those of us like me that work late, work a lot of hours, I'm trying to figure out how to meal prep and get meals, healthy meals in the refrigerator for my husband and my father before I get home at 7 o'clock at night when I bring them home some fast food. And so we're really working towards that. And so I'm working hard to try to change our diet, change the way we eat, change the way we drink water. I used to didn't drink water. I'm a person who's been to the hospital on a couple occasions for being dehydrated. And so now, Marquita at Congressman's office, every time she see me, she like, you got a bottle of water with you? Or go in there and find some water because I don't like water. You drink a lot of water, Wilbert?
Flavored water mostly.
Flavored.
But I'm learning to get better at regular water.
Yes.
Because some of the preservatives or even the zero sugars that are some substances that help deplete the regular sugar out of those items and give it a sweet taste. We don't even know what dangers we face in the future. So I'm trying to get away from those and go to regular plain water because those other drinks, there's zero vitamin water and all of that has other additives that can be unhealthy.
Yes.
And usually the vitamins are, no matter what they say, is more negligible than actual in many of the drinks. So I'm getting better at that. Matter of fact, I have plenty of water at home. I have several cases and a half a case in the car. Cool. And I don't have much extra. I have some flavored water.
Right, but you can have the regular water and you can put some stuff in there.
I'm learning to do that more too.
Yeah,
the Propel flavors I have now.
Yeah, add your flavors and you can get some healthy flavor stuff in the pack.
And it save about $60 a bottle because when you buy it flavored versus putting the powder in, you save about $60 a bottle.
Oh, okay. A month.
Wholesale, retail, you save $150, $1.50 or $2 from certain flavored water. So it really helps to put your own flavor in the water.
Yes.
If you're going to go with flavor at all. I'm learning to try to do less flavor and get away from all carbonated drinks, even though I like to play the diet soda game. It's really still carbonated is not that good. And there are waters that's carbonated with less carbonation than sodas.
Okay.
All right.
So what about seltzer water?
I just can't get used to that.
I can't either. It fizz.
I try sparkling water more. That it's better,
that's what
bubbly
I mean,
than
water.
But the seltzer is something about like an aftertaste to me.
Yeah, I think I was meant to
the
say
way
sparkling
the content
water.
of it, but is it both?
Oh, okay.
A lot of people, especially if they drinking, they do that seltzer water. I'm glad I stopped drinking 35 years ago, and in 2 months it'll be 36. Oh, by the way, I turned 62 Saturday. Had one of the greatest recovery-based events I've had in.
So you and Niecy got
years.
The same birthday?
I guess we both brilliant, right?
March 28th.
Yes, March 28th.
Yes, that's Niecy's birthday.
Yes, it's a few people's birthday. It's
wow.
brilliant and fabulous. But anyway, yeah. So I knew it was a reason she was a child genius, like me. But anyway.
Right.
That's my favorite West Side young lady.
Yeah, so you talked about saving money, but mostly eating good costs more.
Better.
Costs more.
Yeah.
Fruits and vegetables
it costs more financially right now.
Right.
But it saves you money. You go to the doctor less. I haven't been in the emergency room this year.
Oh, wow.
By this time, most years I've been in there at least once 10 years ago, if not twice.
Okay.
I haven't been at all. I haven't. My clinic visits that were monthly, most clinics every 2 months are now 3 months apart, 4 months apart. Some are 6 months and some are annual. So the improvement in my health, saving me money, even at the clinic.
Yes.
And then I'm coming off medicines now. So the advantages of living better health, and I thank Congressman for Dr. Terry Mason, Dr. Green, Dr. What's my other, Pete, then my guy whose son went to school with my niece at Proviso West. His name eludes me right now. Dr. Miller, the great Pastor Miller's brother, that's a physician. And people like that. He started during the pandemic. Him and Congressman and Nikki Harvey started the show called The Couch Doctors or something similar to that.
Couch Conversations.
Yeah, with the doctors.
Every Monday night for years
at
now.
7 o'clock.
At 7
and
o'clock.
it re-airs on Facebook and on YouTube.
Yes.
But yeah, they talk about how to reverse processes and avoid further issues. And they also tell you sometimes what medicines you may want to avoid or what illnesses, if you correct yourself now, you may never have that traditionally affect African Americans and Latino communities that in astronomical rates compared to other ethnic groups of the European descent. And the fact that it's definitely some medicines that aren't great for us that's good for them.
Okay.
But they're just starting to study us and our body dynamics and the effects of medicines, so that they can get things more prescribed for us. But the best thing is they hadn't been teaching us how to avoid being medicated, period, because so many doctors were bought in and bought off and helped finance the latter parts of their education, the pharmaceutical and other businesses tied to the medical industry.
Yes.
So, and it's a business. Sick people are a business, just like poor people. And we'll get to a few others on another show. Deborah, back to the nutritional health value of living.
So we also need to, he talked about pharmaceutical, but there are some great vitamins out there. If you're not getting the right nutrition from food, that you can buy certain vitamins, vitamin D.
What's the good brands? Because some of them are negligible amounts of vitamins, and others are really true helpful vitamins, almost to the gram.
So I don't know, but my mom used to have us taking Centrum all the time.
That's a good
Central
one out here.
vitamins and
I've heard,
one a day vitamins.
Yeah.
And then Nisi just ordered. She just ran into when you were talking about medicines that's good for Black people versus other persuasions. She just bought a whole bunch of Black Girl vitamins. It's a company called Black Girl Vitamins out now, and they think they got the right formula, the right mix of nutrients that Black girls need specifically.
Specifically, that's great.
So yeah,
and I know things like elderberry's been in other communities and for years, and now it's wholesaling all over the place. You don't have to go retail, go to Walmart, something, get you a healthy batch for the whole year. But elderberry, the juice is better than the gummies and or any pills. Most of these things, the original contents are even better than, go get the real ginger at one of the herbal stores. Go get real ashwagandha at the stores where it's available. Go get some real garlic at the grocery store. And ginger now is regularly available at most main grocery stores. You don't even have to go to the herbal store now. But there are other herbs you may have to go to the herbal store. And it's worth the trip to make sure it's authentic when you can afford it and have the time. Otherwise, you just go grab it off the shelf. But try to get the main. Like a multivitamin is one of the most successful and known to be quality. The one she mentioned, Centrum, has been around for years. One a day for children and adults, been around for years. They now even have them for those like me, over 50. That sounds so much better than if they name over 60, I may never buy it. But over 50, I can
they have vitamins
handle.
for women over 50. And then they also have gummies, gummy vitamins. And so people that don't like to take pills, there's gummy vitamins out there. You can just chew a gummy and get the nutrition that you need.
But make sure it's not, the various laces of weed gummies that's supposed to be healthy. Because people claim they do have medicinal purposes,
right?
But they also can be too much for some people.
Yes.
Some people get paranoid, even off, especially pharmaceutical marijuana and legal marijuana is at higher doses than what they used to sell on the street. It's been perfected while they've been waiting to make it legal in labs. Some government sponsored, then like always, the pharmaceuticals that help them test things end up owning it. We got to stop that in the future. We have to own, if we help build these medicines, we need to help own them. They should not end up in the pharmacy's hands with almost total ownership. And the government spent millions helping develop some of these good drugs to help us. And then financially we get purged. But that's a different show.
That's another whole show.
That's another whole show. We probably get Dr. Mason on, Dr. Miller to talk about that.
I don't like hot pepper hot stuff. And somebody told my husband the other day that cayenne pepper
Got
is
some
good
on my
for you.
shelf, some
Yes.
cayenne.
Yeah, so cayenne
And
pepper.
I got the pills from I think Nature's Best or something like that. One of them brands that I think is okay.
Okay.
But yeah. So it is a lot of good stuff out there, but most of all natural.
But you know what the problem is?
Spinach, greens, watermelon, blackberries, blueberry, raspberry. I used to hardly ever get that stuff, but I'm realizing it helps. Antioxidants are in them that help prevent cancer, slow the growth if you get some cancer, help even sometimes help you reverse the cancer. So healthy eating, things our grandparents did, and they didn't get these symptoms till they was 80, 90 years old. Well, they had lived a long life by then, and then we're like, oh, how am I getting it at 40, 50? Because you eat so horrible.
Yes.
At 10, we got kids at 13, 14 being diagnosed as diabetic.
Yeah, and they're having heart attacks and everything.
Everything because of poor eating habits. So we
Yes.
really need to check this. It's great. We can learn. We've lived long enough to want to live and eat healthier, but I love some of the people. Jada Carter Truss's granddaughter is very healthy eater.
Oh, okay.
My niece Latrice is a very healthy eater compared to me at 25 and 28. And I'm pretty sure that Niecy is a little healthier than we were too.
Yes.
She's realizing the negative effect of all these fast foods on her body potentially, so she's learning to be more conscientious.
Yes.
I'm glad our young people are learning to be more conscientious at better ages. Plus, the colleges have a lot more fruits and vegetables and salad bars than they had. You used to have to eat the pasta or go hungry when I was in college, but they got a whole salad bar and fruit bar every dining room, morning, breakfast, and dinner. I mean, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
They be having vending machines with just salads in there.
Yeah. So, and that college experience didn't exist 30 years ago, 40 years ago. Let me stop dating myself.
Yes. So the biggest thing, though, is discipline.
It's,
Discipline and having a routine. If I can get that down packed, if I can just really, so I know people keep telling you what to do, and you just won't do it. Just won't get in a routine. I'll do it for a day or two, and then I'm back to my old habits. And so we just got to get a routine of, so you can, and the internet is making it so easy now.
oh yes,
Google, you can just Google.
right.
Give me healthy meals for 30 days, and ChatGPT and those AI companies, they'll just give you a whole list of stuff to eat, breakfast, dinner, and supper that is healthy. And so I pulled that up one time. So a whole month I was going to eat healthy off that list. I made it 1 to 2 days.
Yeah, but just be careful, especially if you have any allergic to anything. Because unless you put it in ChatGPT, it may give you some foods and say it's healthy for you.
Okay.
And if you don't pay attention, you will get some foods that may hurt you.
Yeah, that was a great tip.
So, I mean, like anything, it has parameters, and it's only as effective as what you put in. But sometimes it's also ineffective because what you don't put in. So if you don't give it parameters in certain instances where it needs to have them, you have allergies to this, this, and this. It won't list foods that may have that content.
Okay.
Cooked and or natural, because some natural stuff is a blend or certain naturally made products are a blend of some things that may be allergic. Peanuts and a lot of things. If you're allergic to peanuts, you do not need to be touching anything with peanuts in it.
Wow.
Some people can touch a little bit, but you can't take the chance. Because, most of us don't carry EpiPens to help people that's in distress from allergies. And it's that bad sometimes. It can be deadly. So, and we just learning that. We used to just think they falling out and thought everybody was choking. Sometimes people was having a choking allergic reaction to something in a meal, and we didn't know or pay attention as much.
So we're
20
carrying
years ago.
pens around for opioid. So now we need to
but we
start
need to do
carrying.
EPIs for allergic reactions as well, or have them on restaurant shelves just in case they need it, or, the EpiPen station in restaurants, just in case somebody have a allergic reaction.
That was great.
Yeah. Oh man.
I'ma
We
steal
better
that.
coin that.
Yeah,
We might have to write that grant. Me and Deborah going grant writing workshop
right.
Wednesday. Go ahead, put it out there. We
yeah.
gonna start on that one.
Yeah, that's great.
You know.
So yeah, I'm starting a grant writing workshop on Wednesday night. Thank you for bringing it up, Wilbert. Wednesday nights from 6 to 8. If you want to learn how to write grants, I will be teaching a 6-week class. So if you can't make it this first 6 weeks, I'll be doing it again by summer. And so yes, we'll be learning how to write grants. I saw a new
better
grant
come
out
in the
today.
spring, because summer you gonna be out living
Yes.
off the grant. No, but anyway, because some state funding be out by July 1
Yes.
or shortly thereafter.
But right now,
So.
the state is taking your requests.
Request started to work on the budget.
So now you need to start working on one-pagers, giving us a
You
good,
think
solid.
LaShawn help me before he go?
I don't know.
Never mind. I'll call
But-
Camille.
But you
her
need to.
soror was she came to her services a few weeks
Okay.
ago.
But yeah, so get together a full
mighty
one
78.
pager and find your state rep and let them know what
If
you
8
do.
won't help, I go
how
to
much
78.
you need. So yes. So get in contact with us. My email is Deborah, DEBORAH at DWProvision.com.
And a Hand Up Recovery Homes at WECOOK 3289 at yahoo.com, or you can reach me at 773-213-0802. And as I like to say, in honor of my greatest African American motivational speaker, Les Brown, it's been a plum pleasing pleasure. Even though I ain't Mamie's baby boy, but I'm Beverly's baby boy, big
All
baby
right.
boy. I'm Lil Will, grew up to be Big Will. Now
Okay.
I'm trying to get back to Lil Will.
Okay.
Shucky, shucky.
Shucky.
Single but eligible. Singers do get married too. Deborah did it.
He put it out there.
All right.
Yes.
She gave me hope.
Okay.
And keep hope alive.
Keep
Jesse
hope
used to
alive.
say,
That's right.
Deborah instilled new hope in me.
New hope.
And if my pastor, Reverend Harris, could find a second wife, I surely am eligible to find a first one at my
Yeah,
age.
Yes, he found
He
it.
found a second wife
wow.
at a slightly older age, not to give
Yes.
away his age. So I should be able to find one at this young, ripe age. 62. I am seasoned,
Y'all heard it from him. He's looking.
prepped, mature,
He's available.
and ready to settle down.
Okay.
Can't run if I want to.
You heard it from him.
I'm learning to
Straight-
walk the
straight from the
treadmill
horse's
finally.
mouth. He
Right,
said
anyway,
it.
yes, we appreciate everything. Thank you all. Most of all, let's live healthy, eat healthy, and let's help others live healthy and eat healthy. Let's save lives, souls, and families.
Amen.
Amen.